Alright, so Roblox is easily the biggest game in the world right now, with over 100 million players playing it every single day. Nothing even comes close, alright? But a big percent of those players are really young kids. Puppies, I was gonna say puppies, YouTube chill, alright? But according to Google, approximately 56% of Roblox users are under the age of 16. Now this means Roblox is the perfect place for what type of people? Exactly, predators. Now there are people in the Roblox community who are actively working to expose and catch these predators. Now one of the people doing that is a YouTuber named Schlep, and he was one of the best at it. Not only did he catch a lot of them, he also got a few of them arrested. Like, he was actually cleaning up the streets of Roblox. So you would think that everyone would see what he was doing as a good thing. And I would say, yeah, most people did see it as a good thing. But one of the few that didn't see it as a good thing was Roblox themselves. So they literally banned all his accounts and sent him a cease and desist. A cease and desist is basically like a warning, alright, to stop what he's doing or he will get sued, which is scary, bro, coming from one of the biggest companies in the gaming world. Like, what do you even do in that situation? Because you are not competing with Roblox. But if you haven't watched Schlep's video, I'm gonna link it in the description so you can watch after this. But I'm gonna go through a few of the things that he talked about, alright?
Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations. What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you. If you talk sexually to predators, like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment.
Now let's pause right here and read what this says, alright? Entrapment law refers to a legal defense used when a person claims they were induced by law enforcement to commit a crime they would not have otherwise committed. By law enforcement. So entrapment actually only applies to a government official. So even if Schlep was over here talking crazy to predators, it wouldn't have been considered entrapment because he doesn't work with the government. Unless he does secretly, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna just guess he doesn't though.
Most of the chat logs are on Discord, and they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites.
This one was really dumb to me because first of all, like, how are they gonna talk to him? You know, we already know the Roblox filtering system is really bad. Like, they filter anything you say. Wait, how did this send? I was getting a recording for like the clip, you know, but I thought this was gonna censor. Wait, no way, it actually sent. Hold on, let me go on my alt real quick. Oh my gosh, how am I doing this? Is it because my account's 18 plus? Oh, it's because my account's 18 plus. Okay. I was so confused for a second. Also, every single player in every single game directs another player off of their platform to talk. That's just how it is. Like, let me guess, all y'all use Discord, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and any other platform and have moved the conversation from Roblox onto those other platforms. Like, are we also in trouble or what? Hey, Roblox, if it's yes, I've never actually talked to someone on Roblox and moved them to Instagram or Discord, just so you know. No, but unless I'm missing something, this part of the cease and desist makes no sense to me.
They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators.
Oh yeah, Roblox is just reaching for anything. I'm not gonna lie, it seems like Roblox is really just looking for anything to put on this guy so they can send him a cease and desist. They are saying he's sharing and soliciting personally identifiable information of the predators? Like, what? How else is he supposed to report them? Does he like give the cops his Roblox username?
This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own.
It's obvious why Roblox didn't send him a warning or anything else. It's because they just want him to stop, period. They don't want to hear any ifs or buts, because if it wasn't obvious enough, let me tell you something. They don't care. Now, I also feel like Roblox is using Schlep as an example here, letting other content creators know what would happen if they try to catch and expose predators on Roblox, putting a stop to all predator catches. Like, this is just so crazy to me. Y'all ever heard of the saying that goes, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain? I don't know why, but that quote literally just popped into my mind randomly when the situation happened. But I'm not gonna lie, that quote actually applies to Schlep right now. But because of this whole situation, Roblox actually put out their own article. Alright, here's the article, How Roblox Partners with Law Enforcement, published a few days ago. Alright, but it talks about safety and the stuff that they do to protect their players. But the main part that is actually a big deal about this is this right here, vigilante groups. Let's go through what this says right here. Law enforcement professionals are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. Therefore, we want to be sure any violations on Roblox are reported and acted upon through the proper channels. So what they're saying is basically government agencies and people who work directly with the law are the best people to investigate these predators. They're basically telling all Roblox players to not act on their own. And if they see something, they should report it to Roblox themselves or actual law enforcement. Now, let's be honest here, alright? Most of us have reported to Roblox before. Even I have. And this is exactly what they do.
Jankum Johnny. What type of whack ass name? I got touched in Brookhaven, please help. Oh no.
Bro, I was working on a video, right? And I lost over 50,000 Robux because I was following this thing and it scammed me. It was like a bot or whatever. I didn't give it my password or anything like that. I don't know how it really got into my account and stole my Robux, but a bot took over my account and stole over 50,000 Robux. After spamming Roblox with some emails, they gave me back 1,000 of the Robux. Like, come on, bro. But at least they gave me back something. Unfortunately, there are cases of vigilante groups or individuals violating our policies to entrap users or otherwise self-police the platform. So we already talked about the entrapment part. It doesn't apply. While these groups may appear to have the public's interests at heart, they are in fact acting in ways that could be harmful to others both on and off our platform. For example, their efforts may leave bad actors on the platform longer simply to create more sensationalized social media content. Alright, so what they're basically saying here is that Schlep and other people who catch predators, instead of doing a good thing for the community, they could actually be doing the opposite and they could actually be harming it. And they give an example saying that predator catchers will actually leave bad actors on the platform longer for social media content. Alright, now I will agree that if you do that, that's pretty scummy, I'm not gonna lie. But I would also say it's better than completely stopping predator catchers in general. Like, would you rather have someone catching predators, but they have all the information and they drag it on for a few more days just so their video is a few minutes longer and they get a few more dollars? Or would you rather have no predator catchers at all and have all the predators running loose for forever? Because let's be honest, man, even if you report to Roblox about a predator, they are 99.9% of the time not gonna do anything. And that's exactly why YouTubers like Schlep who catch predators spawned in. Actions taken by vigilante groups increase the risk of more users being exposed to bad actors and can delay enforcement efforts by both Roblox and law enforcement. Any account, including those of vigilante groups or individuals caught violating our policies, will face consequences up to and including removal and banning where warranted. They give another reason as to why people like Schlep who catch and expose predators are bad for their platform. I still don't feel like it's a good reason, but sure. And then after that, they give a warning to anyone thinking about catching and exposing predators on Roblox, which is a big reason as to why I'm making this video actually. And like I said earlier, they are using Schlep as an example to show everyone what could happen if you try to catch and expose predators on Roblox. He was uploading consistently and getting millions of views, a little too many views, and Roblox didn't like that. And if for some reason you don't understand why Roblox doesn't like that, it's really simple. I'm gonna explain it to you real quick. So people like Schlep are getting millions of views catching predators on Roblox. Now the main target audience for this type of content are not kids. They are mainly older people like 16 plus or adults. And these adults can be parents sometimes, right? Now what do you think would happen if a parent saw a video about Roblox having a lot of predators? Yeah, they would tell their kids they can't play the game. But not only that, we all know parents are the most gossipy people of all time, especially when it comes to their kids. Like, bro, I'll be walking past the kitchen, right? And I'll hear my mom talking to her friends, telling them everything I did today. Like, what? But when a mom tells their kid they can't play Roblox because of predators, they're also gonna tell their friends, right? And their friends, 99.9% of the time, is also another mom. And then that mom will tell their kids they can't play Roblox, and so on and so on. So Roblox isn't seeing Schlep as someone who is protecting kids. Puppies, bro, puppies. Oh my. They are seeing Schlep as someone who is taking away their money. And you should know, when it comes to a business, you do not play about their money. But this kind of stops all predator catching on Roblox, I'm not gonna lie, because I was actually gonna do something similar, but I'm not trying to get banned, and especially not trying to get sued. So actually, if you watched this video I made a month ago, then you might remember when I talked about a video I wanted to do. So 4 months ago, I came up with a brilliant, amazing idea for a video, but I'm not gonna tell you what the idea is because I'm still gonna do it. Now, actually, I'm gonna tell y'all the idea because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll be doing it for a while. So the idea was basically I get a female decoy, catch a predator, and then interrogate them with an admin from the game. And then obviously I couldn't do it. If you saw the video, I got ghosted by the admins. The owner said no to admin commands, and I told him what I was gonna do, by the way. And actually, I've done a predator catching video before 2 years ago when I was 16.
What are you doing? What are you doing talking to a 15-year-old girl, huh? You're a pedophile, buddy. You're a pedophile. I'm gonna send you to the police, okay? Yeah, you ugly bald-headed. You can't exit at the call. You cannot exit at the call, buddy. Stop trying. Stop trying. He shut off his phone.
I'll link it in the description if you want to watch, but I told myself I would never do it again because it made me very, very uncomfortable. Also, the video was blowing up and YouTube took it down in like an hour. But if you've ever interacted with any predator, then you should know, bro. These guys are just evil. They purposely target young, vulnerable people to manipulate them and then use them. Alright, so while I was actually about to finish this video, Schlep just tweeted out that he got a response from a Roblox representative. Now let's actually take a look at this real quick. It's important to speak with the right resources to really understand how vigilante individuals and groups operate, all while having a profit motive to evade detection instead of providing companies like ours with all the information to take the necessary action, a representative says. Alright, so it's talking about how vigilantes break the rules again, but then he says all while having a profit motive, so it seems like he's saying like this is all just for money. And then he adds, to evade detection. So with this, it seems like they're saying Schlep is reporting these predators to cover up for him breaking the Roblox rules, all while making money. Bro, what? This is the worst response ever. But it's really crazy that Roblox cares more about their profit than protecting the kids on their platform.
Get ziggy like it be the weekend. I leave my nuts hanging and both of them clinging. My drip from the garden to eat.